So I'll wipe her pants. Hi, pretty girl. I'm a princess. Want to say hi? She's making her debut. Jalen's watching something on animals. This is like 33 minutes, and I really don't want to, I don't want to do things that people are not going to watch, but at the same time, there is a demographic that I'm trying to reach, and I do know that people that really want help and that really need encouragement and just some tips on how they can overcome this thing, you're going to need things to be, talked to you and explained to you in a step-by-step way that's practical. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to just give you the real. So literally, going back to the story that I was telling you earlier in the video about my day and how it started was I immediately, when I started feeling the anxiety and the palpitations, and I just started feeling really like scared and fearful and like second guessing myself, I had to talk to myself, and I had to remind myself, I said, Jada, you know who you are, and you know that you did the right thing, and you know that you are an amazing mother and that you made the best decision for your children, because at the end of the day, Jalen, no, at the end of the day, you can always get a new home. But your well-being, your children's well-being, and quality of life is worth more than furniture, than clothes, than shoes, than decorative stuff. It's just worth more. So I had to talk to myself, and I had to tell myself, Jada, there is no going back. Like, I know I'm not going back, but you have to remind yourself why you left. And let's not get this confused with holding on to anger and bitterness. The whole point is to heal from this and forgive the person. So, you know how they say, to forgive but not forget? You have to be wise. You have to learn to let a person go and not let the unforgiveness hold you hostage and make you a prisoner. But you also have to be able to have the wisdom to not forget about the things that happened to you so that you can do better. Think about it. If you put your hand in a pot of boiling water, right? And your hand gets burned and you have like this whole big, burn on your hand, and it's just disfigured and you can't do anything with it, and it's sensitive and your complexion gets messed up and you get a scar, right? And it heals. And let's say it does leave a mark, right? You don't look at the pot and every time you see a pot, you run away from it or say, I don't want to use water anymore. I don't want to boil water. I don't want to boil my eggs anymore because the water burned me. No. You use what you need to use, what you need, and you learn from the past mistakes. So if you decided, I want to know how water feels when it's hot, and you put your hand in it and burn your hand, you see the effect that it has on you. So you just know that, okay, I understand that I have to, use the pot and I have to boil water for certain things, but I'm not going to put my hand in the water again. So you learn from your mistakes, right? You learn from the pain that you go through. So that's just like, watch out. That's just like life. Come sit with mommy. Come, sit down. Sit down. And you can't eat the toothpaste, okay? Put it down. What are you doing? You're gonna knock down Tahili's food. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to use your pain as your roadmap. Use your pain as your instructions. Let that be what you use to lead and guide you to where you need to go. Because, you know, the pain is not just supposed to hurt us and traumatize us and scare us. It's supposed to give you wisdom. It's supposed to give you direction. It's supposed to teach you something. And then after you've learned your lesson, you're supposed to be able to help other people that have been in this situation. So the pain that I've been experiencing and the pain that I've had to deal with, I am not only growing from it, but I'm also learning a lesson that I should have learned the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and now sixth time. Now it's like, oh, I can't touch the fire. I'm gonna get burned. You know what I mean? And then after I learn my lesson, and as I get stronger, then I just take what I learned and what I gathered from what happened to me, and then I help other people. And that's really what it's all about. And if everybody did that, then everybody would be so much happier, and people wouldn't just be out there, you know, committing suicide or being addicted to drugs or being depressed or, you know, things like that. People would be a lot happier because there would be love. There would be love because, you know, when you give somebody wisdom, when you give them instruction, when you correct them or you give them constructive criticism, or you're telling people about what you went through, the whole point is to save someone else from going through it, or to help them navigate through the treacherous waters of failure. And failure can either be your motivator or it could be your debilitator. Don't let failure debilitate you. Don't let rejection immobilize you. Don't let fear paralyze you. Use these things that you're going through as your what word can I... Jalen! What are you doing? You can't do that. You want to color? You want to color? Come sit down. Mommy will give you something to color. Let that be at the forefront of your mind, and let it be a lifelong lesson, and let that direct you. Be a map as to where you were, where you are going, and where you need to go. Do not let this cripple you. You're stronger than this. And when those thoughts come to your mind and those things tell you that you can't do it, or that you're wrong, that you're not making the right decision, you have to learn to trust your voice. You have to learn to trust that inner voice, the Holy Spirit. What happened? You hurt your back? Baby. You okay? Let me see. Let me kiss it. You hurt your back? All better? All better? I love you. Oh, watch out for Tahila. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to talk about. And what you want to know about my progress and, you know, how I'm doing, because I'm going to be sharing that. I'm just going to be very real and very honest about my situation. So yeah, let me know what you want to hear, what you want to see. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing with me. Say bye, princess. We'll see you soon, okay? Say bye. We'll see you soon. You're a queen. You're a king. Live life with intention, with meaning, because we are only here once. We cannot come back. There is no reincarnation. There is no other life. There's just this life, and then the one eternal. When we come to be with God, hopefully, you know, that's your destination. But you have to know that there's so much more And also, I know I'm supposed to end this, but also I had to tell myself that there's so much more ahead of me. You know, sometimes you're so used to something that you're scared of the unknown, that you don't want to go try to do something new because you're afraid. You don't know what's going to happen. You know the abuse, you know. And even if the person, like in my situation, was, the only one that was bringing in income and basically controlled your finances as well. And even if they didn't give you what you wanted, you had a home and you depended on them for everything. And having to be by yourself, you have to depend on yourself. You have to learn to trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. So anyway, everybody enjoy your day. And regardless of what's going on in your life, there's always something to be thankful for. So think about what you can do to help somebody else. Or if you don't feel like helping somebody else, which I would suggest because it does make you feel so much better, show gratitude for life, because life is a gift. Okay? Hi everybody. Thank you for sharing your time with me and allowing me to share my life with you. Have a great day.